Now let's see what we have here. A question. We will quickly try to look through this one. And actually, that's an if question too. So and if you were to do something which is not real. Here is a question. If you could invent something new, what product would you develop? Use specific details to explain why this invention is needed. Okay, I think this kind of question would really make me think for a while before I would start writing. So I hope you will be more creative than I am. Let's give introduction for this too. If I had a magic stick, I would create a robot who will take care the housekeeping. Oh, I see this is the suffering of a housewife, Irina. Okay. I think you would save a lot of housewives from their daily difficult activities. Um, I would only change this magic stick because they don't ask you about the magic stick, but they ask you to invent something. So maybe you just say, if I had to invent something new, I would invent a robot. Yes, you are diverted a little bit. Yeah, magic stick is kind of extra from your imagination. Okay. But anyways, it's a good thing, and I do like the idea. I do like this idea very much. So Marina says, since there is hunger and poverty around the world, I would create a button to eradicate them. Yeah, that's that is a very they let's say nowadays really difficult question for our present days. Okay, that's a good thing, Marina. I like it too. And Alina says, if I could invent something new, I would try to make medicines for curing the cancer. Many people die every year because of it. I want to make all people suffering from it healthy again. Oh, you are so kind. Everybody, one of you is so kind. That's so nice. If I had that chance, undoubtedly I would make a pill to kill the cancer. This is forever. Yes. Yeah, that's right. You have the same idea as Alina, so that's a good thing. Okay, guys. Well, actually, good because you use I had the great, if I had, I would do it. So if and imaginary, it's a condition. Yeah, it's we here we use conditionals, real, unreal conditionals, first, second, third conditionals. So it's good to know grammatically. Yeah, yeah, conditionals, which are used with if plus would and past forms, because this is an unreal situation, like unreal action. So here it's good idea also to use some really grammar, because if you are TOEFL test, then surely your grammar should be okay. So you need to prove that you are actually good enough, and you can use this grammar part and make a really nice essay. Okay, well, that's it. I think with introduction writing, we will not go for the next ones. I just wanted to show you these different kinds of essays that you might have. Some of them are not very different, but some of them are a little bit different. So, Alina, why are you laughing? Okay, now let's go to the. And as I told you, sometimes the questions are so strange, like this guy. So strange questions might refer anything. It might be about politics. It might be some opinion about, I don't know, anything, any kind of global general. But you might have not much to say about this. So as I told you guys, just practice a lot of different questions to be able to talk about any topic you are given. Okay, let's see what else I have here for you. Yeah. So here we have an example of agree disagree question. Actually, this is something we talked about already. Oh no, this is a different question, sorry. So it says, do you agree or disagree with the following statement? People should read books that are about real events, real people, and established facts. Use specific reasons and details to support your opinion. This question will be your homework. Okay, this is the essay you are going to send to me as your task after this webinar. And actually, I will check your essays and give you some feedback, as I always do. So it's a topic for your homework. It will be sent to you, or as always, we will open the task here and we put this question as a task. So you just write your essays and submit. Also, guys, I will send you um, I guess, yeah, we will send to your emails some examples of good and bad essays. Yes, Anait, because I like reading, I choose this topic because, yeah, it was my preference too. So I'm glad you like it too. Okay. Well, yeah, as I told you, I will also send you the examples of good and bad essays, and also there will be some facts of the test of the people who checked the test, and you will be able to compare. Okay, so like you will read a good essay and then you will read a not very good essay, and you just try to compare what is bad, what is good, and what's the difference, and why the test checkers, why they think it's a bad essay, they think it's a good essay. So I think it would be really useful for you guys, and this information is really needed. So some examples are required. Uh, yeah, and there is a surprise for you. The author of the best work will receive a present from our project. We will not tell you what's the present, but I hope this is a good motivation to write a really nice essay and send it to us on time. I will be happy to check them out, and I will be happy to announce the winner of our amazing, super great, awesome present. I do promise it will be like that. So I hope it will motivate you guys. And let me see if we have something more to add. Yeah, and for the conclusion, for the end of today's webinar, just like some extra, I have written down some important things to remember. So if you want to have a good essay, firstly you have to keep the structure. Don't jump from one reason or example to another with completing your idea. You always have to have finished and reasonable ideas and supported and proven ideas that you are actually believing in what you say, not just you write it because you need to write. Secondly, use so-called smart words. Some of my students who have already taken part in my courses before know that these smart words are phrasal verbs, phrases, different expressions, and it's a good idea to use those phrasal verbs and expressions rather than simple day-to-day English, because you are not just taking a simple grammar test, it's a TOEFL test, and it's the time when you can show off your language skills, why not? But you have to be also very careful not to overuse all these fancy words, yeah, so that if you put everywhere idiom or a very fancy phrasal verb which has like 10 different meanings, readers will say, oh, what is he talking about, what is she talking about, I don't understand anything. That's not good too. So keep the balance. Now, lastly, be very careful to your sentence structure. Whenever I check some essays, I do see the idea, I do understand what the person wants to say, but it is not in a correct way, in a correct and structured way, which actually ruins your idea, which ruins your sentence sentences should be very long and complicated, and there shouldn't be confusing. Keep it simple, I mean the structure, okay? You can always put good vocabulary in every sentence. It doesn't need to be really long and complicated and twisted. Just make it easy, make it understandable, and make it sound really clear. So this is a piece of advice for you from me. I hope you take it and you use it. And I guess we are done. Yes, we are done. And this beautiful owl tells you see you soon. And I also tell you see you soon. And thank you for coming. I hope you some good information, some useful thing you and you can use it. I will send you additional information, and I will be waiting for your essays, guys, girls, ladies, everybody. Okay. Thank you too, ladies. It was my pleasure to be on. And I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying see you soon.